Hey friends. Ooh, I kind of hit that note a little bit. Hey friends. It's Friday, which means I have posted for 5 days in a row, like I told myself that I would, and I'm proud of myself. Good job, Chelsea. You did that. But I have a word for y'all today. I got a word for y'all today. I got a word for y'all today. Okay. Too much. Quick disclaimer before I get started. This word is not for everybody. So if you're going to watch the video, make sure that you pray on it, take it to God, because I don't want you internalizing everything I'm about to say if it ain't for you, baby. Go take that to God, okay? We're in 2 Timothy today, again for the 5th day in a row. I am in the NLT version of the note-taking Bible from Hosanna Revival. They still didn't give your girl a discount code yet, but anyway. The word of the day is, you're waiting on you. You're waiting on you. So 2 Timothy 1:7 says, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear and timidity, but of power, love, and self-discipline." It's so good. Let me run it back. "For God has not given us a spirit of fear and timidity, but of power, love, and self-discipline." When I tell you, the very first time I read this verse, it was like something clicked inside of me, and I feel like I discovered so many answers in one little sentence of the Bible. God, I'm gonna call myself out in order to give you guys a worldly example that I feel like a lot of people can resonate with. I was in a relationship, a toxic relationship, for like 6-7 years of my life in my 20s. And I'm telling you, month 1, I had this intuition, like this feeling, something told me that this was not the relationship I was supposed to be in. And that same intuition told me that again, month 2, month 3, and every single month for the entire duration of the relationship. And I did not listen to myself. And it's so crazy because I can think back on it and I can pinpoint all the times I genuinely felt like I was waiting on God. I was like, I'm waiting. I'm just sitting here waiting in this toxic relationship, damaging the life out of myself, waiting on God to change my situation, waiting on God to change the person that I was with, waiting on God to change the circumstances, waiting on God to give me the strength that I needed to get myself out of there. I felt like I was waiting on God. And it's mind-blowing to know that the entire time I was not waiting on God. God already gave me the spirit of power and love and self-discipline. I was not waiting on God. I was waiting on me. Let me just get comfortable, baby, because whoever this message is for, it's like I feel like I'm about to come at your neck, and I mean it in the most respectful way possible because I learned the lesson the hard way, and I feel like I don't want you to have to do that. So let me help you. Okay, if this message is for you, you're not waiting on God, love. You're waiting on yourself. You're waiting on you to open your eyes and discover the person God created you to be. He created you with self-discipline. You're not waiting on him to give you the strength that you need to conquer all the stuff that you want to go after. You're waiting on you. You're waiting on you to open your eyes. You're waiting on you to pick up a book and seek knowledge and discover who you were created to be compared to the person that you've been showing up as. You're waiting on you to stop lying to yourself. You're waiting on you to start following your intuition. You're waiting on you to start listening to your voice instead of always silencing it. You're waiting on you. You're waiting on you to start protecting yourself. You're waiting on you to be a better friend to yourself. You're waiting on you to start respecting you. You're waiting on yourself. You're not waiting on God. You're not waiting on alignment. You're not waiting on all these picture perfect friends that can help you and guide you and hold you accountable. You're waiting on you to do it. You're waiting on you to be a better friend to you. You're waiting on you to prioritize yourself for once in your life. You're waiting on you. You're waiting on you to seek help. You're waiting on you to seek guidance, mentorship, something. You're waiting on you to give yourself a fighting chance. You're waiting on you to give yourself a shot. You're waiting on you to stop disrespecting yourself every 2 seconds so that you can learn to trust yourself. You're waiting on you to forgive yourself. You're waiting on yourself. You're not waiting on God. If anything, God is sitting right there waiting on you. He's like, I created you to be this amazing person. I'm just waiting on you to discover that. You're not waiting on God to change you. You're really waiting on yourself to discover the amazing, beautiful, powerful, disciplined person that God created you to be. You're waiting on you to forgive yourself for all of your mistakes instead of living in them. You're waiting on you. You're waiting on you to pray. Send a prayer up, please. You're waiting on yourself to seek God, to seek the answers, to seek self-discovery. You're waiting on you to do it scared. You're waiting on you to stop letting all of your insecurities hold you back. You're waiting on you to chase after opportunity, to give yourself a chance, to take yourself serious. You are waiting on you. I'm so sorry to break it to you. I'm so sorry to have to give it to you straight like that. But you are the only thing that's holding you back. You are not living the life that you want to live, not because you're incapable, not because you're undeserving, not because you're unworthy, but simply because you have yet to give yourself a chance. You are waiting on you. I really could have gave it a little less aggressive, but it was just, sometimes you got to give it to them dry like that. You're waiting on you to do some healing, do something therapeutic. You're waiting on you to go to a therapy session or take a class or just look up helps from somewhere, from something, from somebody. You're waiting on yourself, baby. That book has yet to be published and put out to the world because you're waiting on yourself to write it. That weight has yet to be lost. You are yet to feel comfortable in your body, not because you're waiting on God. You're waiting on you to get the membership and stick to it. That's it. You're waiting on yourself to provide yourself with a better, healthier lifestyle so you can think straight, so you can help yourself through that depression and through that anxiety. You're not waiting on God to cure all of that, love. You're waiting on you to provide yourself with better habits so you can give yourself a fighting chance. You're just waiting on you. You're waiting on you to see you for you so that you can love you instead of hating yourself. You don't hate yourself. You hate the version of yourself that you became to survive in this ridiculous world, but you don't hate you. You don't hate the you that you were created to be. You hate the fact that you haven't discovered the person you were created to be. I wasn't waiting on God. I wasn't waiting on this man to change. He showed me who he was. I was waiting on myself to listen to me, to take care of me. I was waiting on me to start valuing myself more than I valued that relationship, to see me and who I was created to be. I was waiting on myself. I wasn't waiting on God. As crazy as it sounds, I knew that it was me I was waiting on the whole time. It was just easier for me to convince myself that I was waiting on God. I was waiting on something or somebody else. It was easier to convince myself of that lie than it was to wrap my mind around the fact that it was actually me I was waiting on the entire time. Because it takes a level of accountability and maturity for you to sit there and be like, you know what? I'm the problem. I'm the one holding myself back. It's not that I lack talent or potential. It's me. I need to open my eyes and realize who the heck I am and take myself serious. Let's go. Let's get it. When you realize you're the problem, although that's a very tough pill to swallow, that's the exact point you realize you're also the solution. So go fix it. That's exactly what woke me up. That's what got me off of the bathroom floor. That's what got me out of that relationship. I woke up and realized that I was not created to be that person. I realized, you know what, I'm going to just cross my fingers and follow whatever this intuition is, follow whatever this little voice inside of me is that's telling me to get up and go, telling me to go after more, find myself. I didn't even know what that meant. But I crossed my fingers and I was like, you know what, anything has to be better than this. Anything has to be better than living my life, knowing good and well there's more to life than this, but not going after it. Anything has to be better than sitting around doing nothing, living miserable, pretending as if I'm waiting on God, knowing good and well I'm not, knowing good and well I'm just waiting on myself. Ooh, Jesus. You're not waiting on God. You're just waiting on you. Go discover the person you were created to be so that you can go find the beauty that life has to offer you when you're operating as that person. I'm so sorry if that triggered you, but I hope that it freed you in a way as well. That's a wrap on today's word. Make sure you guys like and comment and subscribe to my channel. Share this video with a friend that you feel like needs to see it. And I will be back Monday with another word as I finish my 22-day challenge for October, where I am posting every day, Monday through Friday. Bye, friends.
This day that God has given me, I'm not gonna waste this joy deep down inside me. I'm not gonna shake. Been stressed for so long, so stuck in my own way.